We're here today to say goodbye to my fan here. It's already making me a little warm to know that my fan has finally died. Now this particular fan, I've had a lot of fans. This particular fan I've had with me since I got it in either Shoreview or Arden Hills in Minnesota, just north of St. Paul. There's a Target there. I'm pretty sure that's where I got this fan. Many years ago. It was about 4.5 years ago, I believe. I'd had this other fan that had been in our family for a long time. I'd had it at Fort Wilderness at camp. I'd taken a lot of other places, and I think I might have had it in college for a while at least. And that fan had finally died. I had probably had it 10 years or so, and this is the replacement fan I'd gotten, this Lakewood fan. I believe Lakewood is made in Chicago. So I'd gotten this Lakewood fan. And it's a great fan because it swivels up, it swivels down, all the way up, all the way down. You can have it any direction you want. You can flip it backwards even, backwards. Most fans now you buy, they'll tilt up but not down. So it's a very special fan because it had a lot of uses. You could dry the floor, or you could dry yourself after a shower and have a fan blowing up, which is kind of nice. Give a good updraft. In fact, this has been the bathroom fan the past 2 years or so here in Brooklyn. Had it for the past 2 years at our 16th Street apartment and kept it in the bathroom, and it was just kind of nice because we didn't have a fan in the ceiling at all. So this fan provided that nice white noise that I like to have when I'm in the bathroom. Also because we could hear our landlords upstairs, so it was nice to just turn the fan on so you didn't feel like you were eavesdropping. So the fan had a lot of uses. I did use the fan in our bedroom for a while, had it on our headboard, but kind of developed this noise in its old age, and so it was a little bit too loud to sleep with. But it served very well. Like I said, I had it in St. Paul for about 1.5 years or so. I had pictures of it there on my desk by the window where it would cool me down, and then when I took a trip to Chicago I had it with me, and when I came out here to New York for the first week I had it with me. Had it in all my New York apartments in Rego Park, in Elmhurst, Crown Heights. Had it when I moved up to Ithaca for a week, and had it when I was in Sunset Park where I really needed it bad. That's when the fan really came through. And then, like I said, on 16th Street in the Gowanus/Park Slope area of Brooklyn. So yeah, I had the fan on me as usual. Just a couple weeks ago. Today is September 18th, and a couple weeks ago, the very end of August, I had the fan going. It was going on our recycling bin here, and I was sitting at our counter, and was hearing this beautiful noise from my trusty fan, and suddenly that noise stopped, and I looked around, and sure enough, the blades weren't spinning. So I tried plugging it in all these different plugs, and it just wasn't working. I tried plugging it in the bathroom, wasn't working there either. I didn't know what to do. So I thought, well, it's broken, and I couldn't get rid of it. So I just set it out in the hallway here on 17th Street in our hall, and I went up and down 5th Avenue. I went to a whole bunch of places, stores I'd never even been in before, like the JCPenney catalog store at 5th, around 7th or 8th Street or so. I'd never been in there. I checked it out. Couldn't find this fan. This is the fan I was looking for, or a similar model. Eventually ended up going to PC Richards. They didn't have any fan I wanted. And I went to Target. They had this cheapo fan. It had kind of 2 blades inside. It was really weird. And I thought, I'll give this one a try because it's cheap. Maybe it'll work. And that fan oscillated so fast you couldn't feel it, and it kind of scraped against the side of the cage a little bit. I knew that wasn't the right fan for me. I just knew it. And I know fans. I know fans very well. So today, September 18th, 2007, I took that fan back to Target. And they gave me a hard time, too. I had my receipt, I had everything, I was set to go. And they said I could only exchange it for a fan of the same value or greater, and then pay the difference. And at first I said, okay, and I went to look. And I went up. And when I got up there, I had a good surprise, actually, because I set the fan there for a minute. They had these fans here. And as you can see, very, very similar. I like the black one a little better. But I'm not a big fan of the Hawaiian Breeze name brand for fans, because we had a Hawaiian Breeze fan for a while, and it just was nasty. It just didn't work very well. But this one's the same exact thing. Even the blade is the same. Everything is the same. The switching back is just a little different, but it does the same thing. But these are only $6.50 a piece, and I said I can get 2 of those because this other fan I had, it was $13, also pretty cheap. And I'm like, I can get 2 of these. So I brought 2 up to the counter, and the girl's like, you can only get 1 item of the same value or greater. And I said, you know what? I said, I'll just take the 1, and I'll just lose the difference. She said, we can't do that. And I said, well, I'm just going to leave this fan here on your counter. And she's like, you have to take it with you. So I was mad. But I took it with me. And I went and just muttered and yelled to myself. And I called Sophia at work, and I told her how upset I was, and I was angry. She said, you should talk to a manager. And I said, I don't know where a manager is, and I didn't want to go back to that desk. But then I saw this other woman who had helped someone else, and I went over and I said, man, I'm a little upset, because I want to return this fan. It doesn't work right. And these 2 match the same price, and the girl wouldn't let me do it. And another girl standing there said, do you have a receipt? And I said, yes, I do. And so the first woman said, well, come over and I'll help you. So I want you to know I got 2 of these fans for the price of that other piece of junk. And this fan works great. It works just about as well as this one. And that's important to me. So I got 2 of these fans. This one's going to go in the bathroom. It's going to be the bathroom fan. And the other one is up in the soffit area in our little kitchen. And that's going to stay for when this one finally meets its demise. And who knows when that'll be. But this is the new addition to the family. And I felt comfortable with this because it's so similar to my old fan here. So I thought I can be okay with that. So I'm going to set it back over here on our little counter. Now with this fan, I knew the time had come to say goodbye, and so we've gotten pretty good about throwing things out when it's time. And we just moved a month and a half ago. We threw a lot out, and we want to keep extra stuff. And my Lakewood fan doesn't work anymore, so I have to be okay with getting rid of it and burying it. So I went to the Polish market just up on 5th and 18th Street here, and I got some root beer that's sweetened with pure cane sugar, because I can't have regular pop because it messes my throat up. But the pure cane sugar, that works for me. That's fine. And this is the bag that I got. So it's got a nice paper bag inside, and then a nice plastic bag with "Have a Nice Day" on it. And I knew when I got home. I said, this is the bag that my fan will go to rest in. So I wanted to have this on camera when I say goodbye to my fan, my very trustworthy and faithful fan. It's helped me through a lot. I get very warm, and I need a fan, and this fan's been good. So it's going to be in the "Have a Nice Day" bag, and I'm just going to make a little noise here as I tighten it up. So it's good, and that's it. So get it nice and tight. We still have a nice smiley face on there. So this will be its final resting place until I take it out to the curb next week. And I thought it was important to capture this all on camera. So here my fan goes, and it's going to its rest after many years of hard work. A lot of travel. Fan's been back and forth to New York City a couple times. A few times, in fact. It's taken the trip. Like I said, Chicago and Minneapolis, Wisconsin Rapids, and basically any time I've gone somewhere, I've taken my fan with me. So it's been through a lot. And I think the new fan is going to be fine. It reminds me of the old one, so that's nice. Same style and everything. But I felt like it was necessary to capture a little bit of this on camera, as it were, on our little camera. So thank you for watching, participating in the burial of my fan, and I'm sure the new one's going to be fine, and things are going to be okay. Thanks for watching.